Okay, guys, just check this shit out for a second here.
Argument for a Halo built using its original formula. Because Battle Royale does not contradict Halo's original formula. The argument is to innovate through the sandbox and play spaces rather than base mechanics. There is nothing about Battle Royale that conflicts with that. I think the problem is it's...
Did he really just say that? I've watched this a few times now, and he's making the least amount of sense he's ever made, ever, in the history of fucking what he said about Halo in the past, okay? He's been wrong numerous times on this shit, but that is absolutely ridiculous. He's contradicting the crap that he's already said in the past. It's ludicrous.
strengthens the overall argument for a Halo built using its original formula. Because Battle Royale does not contradict Halo's original formula. The argument is
Battle Royale does not contradict Halo's original formula. Okay, first of all, Halo is an arena shooter. It's an arena shooter. Battle Royale are not arena shooters. It's a totally different thing. So, Halo's original formula was, it's an arena shooter. There you go. That's the formula, okay? It doesn't matter what the gameplay is, that's the formula. The formula is, it's an arena shooter. That's what it is. Like a Quake, Unreal Tournament, Halo, Gears. Those are arena shooters, right? Not Battle Royale. Battle Royale is not, they're not arena shooters. The weapons are on specific places in the map. The maps are not fucking typically fucking huge, massive fucking open areas. It's a completely different format and formula. So what are you talking about? It doesn't contradict the formula. What do you mean? What? Because the gameplay can be this and then the map can be this? Well, that's what I've been fucking saying. That's what I've been saying when you're saying, well, the gameplay is making the maps larger. And you've stuck to that point for the last, I don't know, what is it now? 3, 4, I lost count. How many years is it? Is it 4 years? Is it 4.5 years? I don't know. I've lost count. You've been saying all this time, because you're saying they have sprints, you don't even say infinite sprint, you just say sprints. And because they have all these fucking power-ups, and you can dive, and you can dodge, and you can boost, and you can do all this shit, that's why the maps are shit. You say that the maps are fucked in Halo 4 because of the sprint. Yet, there was no problem with the maps in Halo Reach. The maps were from Halo 2. The maps were from Halo 3. And it had its own maps that were classic and good. And it had sprints. And it worked fine. Then Halo 4 had some shit maps. And then it's like, well, they had shit maps because the game had sprints. And they built the game around the sprint, apparently. Even though that doesn't make sense. Because you can build the frickin' map. And you can build this over here. And it doesn't actually have to have any influence on anything. And then you've just literally said that in this video. You literally just said that you can have a classic style Halo gameplay like a Halo 3 or whatever the fuck your dream Halo is, and then have it on a Battle Royale map. So what you're saying is you can have a map of any fucking size with any fucking gameplay, and that's exactly what I've been saying. Exactly what I've been saying for the last fucking 4.5, whatever the fuck it is, years. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And yet that doesn't break the formula. Well, the formula is it's an arena shooter. So it does break the formula because it's a totally different fucking game, isn't it? Going around finding battle rifles in fucking houses and then trying to find like a sniper rifle and shit and then gathering ammo and fucking helmets and shit off the ground to arm yourself up and then driving somewhere else and then a fucking circle getting closing in on you and then the circle getting smaller and having 100 people on the map. That's completely different to the fucking gameplay of Halo. So what the fuck are you even talking about? How does that doesn't change the formula? What? Really? Really? Am I the only one that fucking heard this right? Seriously. Am I hearing this right?
So, I hope this video broadens your understanding of the game, maybe clears up some misconceptions, and ultimately strengthens the overall argument for a Halo built using its original formula. Because Battle Royale...
Halo built using its original formula. I can only assume that by its original formula, you mean the gameplay of Halo 3. Because that's your favorite game, right? The gameplay of Halo 3, but on a Battle Royale, is not the original formula, because the formula isn't just the way the characters move and how the fucking game behaves and how strong the grenades are and how strong the melee is and how much it locks on and whether there's sprint and whether there isn't sprint. The formula is also the maps, which you have talked about in the past, and how the maps are, in your words, they're too big, and the maps are too big because of these reasons, which I've always said was bullshit. And now you're saying I'm right. I was right all along, because you can have this gameplay and have whatever fucking map you want with this fucking gameplay over here. You've just said that. That's what you said. Incredible.
Does not contradict Halo's original formula. The argument is to innovate through the sandbox and play spaces rather than base mechanics. There is...
Right. So you can have the base mechanics be Halo 3, but you can have whatever size level you want. There you go. There you go. So the map design process can be different from the mechanics of how the characters move and the way the game plays. That can be done over here, and then your maps are done over here, and then these fucking characters and the way the game plays is put onto this particular design of map. As in, you can play on Valhalla, you can play on fucking Snowbound, or you can play on fucking Highlands, or you can play on fucking Ascension, or Beaver Creek, or whatever. Different size levels, right? That's what I've been saying all this time. But no, because of the sprint and the fucking abilities. Oh, no, because they put that shit in the game, that makes the maps larger every time. That's what you said. How does it? You just said you can have Halo 3's frickin' mechanics with frickin' Battle Royale maps. Wouldn't they have to have sprints and shit? Wouldn't they have to make the game like Halo 5 to have a Battle Royale? Because the map's way too fucking big to have Halo 3's frickin' mechanics, right? By your own logic. Your logic has been destroyed. You destroyed your own logic. With a few seconds. It took you this long to realize that. Amazing. I can't get over this. I cannot get over this. This is absolutely incredible. This is fucking comedy gold right here.
Original formula. Because Battle Royale does not contradict Halo's original formula. The argument is to innovate through the sandbox and play spaces rather than base mechanics. There is nothing about Battle Royale that conflicts with that. I think the problem is it's often generalized as...
So, you can change the sandbox and play spaces without changing the gameplay. From Favyn, 2019. But Favyn 2015, Favyn 2016, Favyn 2017, Favyn 2018 said that the mechanics of the character dictate what size the map is going to be. That's what he said. Halo 3 maps don't work with Halo 4 apparently, even though the pit's in the game. But whatever. Okay, it doesn't work. Even though Halo Online is Halo 3 with sprints. Because you can have the maps and then change the mechanics. Or you can have the mechanics and then change the maps. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. A guy that has said for the last 4 fucking years, maybe longer, the mechanics and the gameplay of Halo 5 and Halo 4 forced the developers to make the maps bigger, even though I've always said that was horseshit, because Halo Reach had similar size maps to Halo 3, and the argument was always that's an armor ability, so it doesn't count, even though that doesn't invalidate it, because it's still in the game and it still has sprint and jetpack and all this other shit that was in Halo 4. Very similar fucking armor abilities. And same sort of sprint sort of mechanic. Obviously, you had infinite sprint with the perk, blah, blah, blah. All been discussed, right? So why can you have small maps in Reach, but you can't have them in Halo 4? And this whole argument over the sprint somehow changing the fucking maps and causing the maps to be enlarged, when I've said from day one that that's bullshit. And now, because he's talking about Battle Royale mode, he slipped up. Because he says you can have the base mechanics, the base formula, you can keep the formula the same, you can have Halo 3's fucking gameplay, and then you can have whatever size map you fucking want. Well, that's what I've been saying for the last 4.5 fucking years. Genius. Thank you. Feel free to subscribe. See you later.